Guys, welcome back to a new episode. I don't know if you can see my entire body. I got that not very comfy chair. But today I wanted to talk about a few things. I don't know if that's getting in the way. But as you can see, I have some baits down here. Just a bunch of baits that I wanted to talk with y'all about. As you can see, there's a box back there. I just ordered a bunch of fishing gear. So now we can talk. I wanted to make this video about my five favorite baits from 2020. Now 2020 was a very productive year. I missed out on the spawn, which I was very angry about. I was very mad. That made me angry. But we're here to talk about some baits that were very prominent in 2020 and talk about some baits that might be a little better, more catered to 2021, which I think will cater to 2021. We're going to talk about what I fished with the least, but it probably could have caught a lot more fish. These little finesse lures right there. Won't focus. I don't know if it's going to focus. But you can probably see them well enough. I had to make it focus again. But these things, they're like little finesse lures. They're for panfish and ice fishing. But I've caught plenty of smallmouth on them. And in Texas, it's pretty hard to catch smallmouth. So in my book, a smallmouth is a win any day. I really like this. I'll probably be fishing with this weekend. So, let's go with number 4 now. Number 4. This was a big confidence lure all throughout 2020. This right here is the Googan Baits Bandito Bug. It's been out. This is like one of the first baits that they ever came out with. It's probably my favorite Googan bait by far, besides some exceptions, because they're coming out with so many other baits. It's kind of hard to choose one Googan bait. But the Bandito Bug, it's just a confidence lure. Texas rig it. You can even Ned the rig this thing. It's so good. I really love this bit lure. Next up, we're gonna go with the big fish catcher. This guy right here. You might be saying, Joe, this is a massive lure. I know, it's the size of my hand, if not bigger. It's massive. It's a Jack Gantarelle. It costs like $40. So this really put a dent in my bank account. So as you can see, it's already got a few knocks right there, a few chipped paints and stuff. That's because I have not caught a fish on this yet. I got this tail end of 2020, and I'm really hoping this will slam them this year, because I've gotten so many followers, so many. I've not caught a fish on it yet, but I've got so many followers. Some things that are really good. This top, a little where you tie your line, it's 180, so you can spin it around on there. It takes away for the chance of the fish using the weight of the lure to get knocked off. These are also 180 with double split ring. So if the 180, the 360 hook swings, there's 2 swivels, and if the hook swing stops working, it's still got 2 swivels, so it can still rotate 360 degrees. It can still rotate 360 degrees. It's also got feathered hooks, very customizable. There's that in the back. You have this thing up in the front. This is a really good all-around bait. Can't wait to use this more in 2021. Now, for number 2, we have the Whopper Plopper. Now this one, I really started to get into the post-spawn of 2020. This was my first time ever fishing anything really hard bait top water. I've fished frogs before. I've caught like 2 fish on a frog. So they were kind of not a confidence lure at all, but I could catch fish on them if I really fished them the entire day. As soon as I got this, I just started getting bites after another, one after another. It was insane. The Whopper Plopper, if you fish this thing and you can't catch fish, you're doing something wrong, because this has to be one of my favorite lures of any year. Easily one of my favorite lures. Now number 1 of 2020. Wait, I was about to say 2021. Number one of 2020. You might be thinking, hey Joe, you have 2 lures on here. I'll tell you why. So we have this. This is a Hack Attack by Strike King. I really love this. This is my favorite swim jig of all time. I love them. Paired with a Guggen Baits Saucy Swim. This, what did I say it on? The Swan Sauce. Now that really catches fish. A lot of people will say, Guggen Baits, oh, they're all hype. They are not all hype. They catch fish. We went out, me and my buddy, one time. We usually catch probably about 5 fish. We probably caught around 10 to 15 fish in one little spot on these guys. We were just slamming them. They were so good. I'll tell you exactly when to fish them too. Alright, so you're going to fish them in the summer to fall transition. Whenever that is happening. In Texas, if you're throwing these things in creeks and rivers, you're going to get bit. In any clear water scenario, you are going to get bit. These catch fish. They do. I'm not even joking. These really work. Favorite confidence lure of all time. I didn't really fish these at all until this year. I'm a little scared too. And as a bonus, what I think will be the best lure in 2021. Not really the best lure. Best Guggen bait. Because I don't have. As you know, the Guggen Baits have been coming out with a lot of new lures recently. One of which would have to be this. This is the Guggen Toad. I haven't caught any fish on it yet, but I'm thinking it's supposed to be rigged weightless, so it's really buoyant, but it's got that pearl bottom so the fish can see it under that water. I have a feeling this is really gonna stand out in 2021. Keep forgetting the year, but yeah. And also, there's the Dragon Drop coming out really soon. Not the Dragon Drop. I keep getting that mixed up with the Guggen Dart. That one is going to be insane. I kid you not. I cannot wait. This is going to be a great year for fishing. I really hope you enjoy. Sam's getting a car. Well, he's getting his license. I'm pretty sure he's getting a car. So we will be able to drive and stuff this entire summer. We'll be able to go to like Austin, all kinds of stuff that we weren't able to go to before because we do not have a car. But now we do. So, stay tuned for more episodes and peace.